All right. Well, again, welcome to our spring essentials class. I know we're kind of in the gist of spring right now. I know some people in the north, my family, at least in Michigan, got some snow. So they may still be in a little bit of winter, but I am definitely enjoying the sunshine in Texas and not so much though living in Austin area. It's the allergy capital of the world. So that's not hasn't been so much fun. But we're going to go through a lot of great things today. So if we haven't met, my name is Andrea Dowie, and I am just excited to have you all here today because I love supporting people who are motivated to improve their health, especially in this time of year. So we're going to go through, we're going to focus on a couple things today. First, we're going to help you control your seasonal threats so that they no longer control you. We're going to help you get active and prevent any unnecessary temporary discomfort, clean your home, and say goodbye to toxic-filled products. And we're going to talk a little bit about some gardening and what ways you can garden without pesticides. And there'll also be some surprises as well. So be ready to either screenshot with your phone or to take some pictures of some of the recipes in that I will be sharing today as well. If you have any questions throughout this class, feel free to go into the chat and add them in there. And at the end, I'll go through and answer those, or you can write them down and ask them at the end if we have time. So I want this to be no longer than about 30 minutes, and hopefully I'll be able to hold to that. All right. So let's get started. So number one, why did I choose Doterra? Well, not all oils are created equal. One of the reasons that I chose Doterra was because of the co-impact sourcing. Co-impact sourcing is where doTERRA sources their oils from all over the world. And so it's derived from its indigenous environment. So when they're grown, harvested in the proper altitude, climate, seasons, and soil, you end up with a far superior product. And this is where doTERRA's commitment to purity begins. So the second main reason is because our oils are certified pure, tested grade, which it's important because for me and my family, I want to make sure that there's no fillers or synthetics, dyes, pesticides, or contaminants. And that's one of the awesome things about our oils and products is there is none of that in there. And as a busy mom of 4 kids, I need as much assistance as possible so I don't have to go and read all the labels. So I love that I can trust everything that I get from doTERRA. Let's talk a little bit about the 3 methods of use. The first is topically. You can actually put these on your skin. And I don't know if you knew this or not, but when you put them on, within 20 seconds, they're distributed throughout the body. Or within 20 seconds, it gets into the bloodstream. And then within 20 minutes, it's distributed throughout the body. But a lot of times we want to make sure that we're diluting with coconut oil if you have sensitive skin, maybe for the younger generations and the older generations as well. The second way we use essential oils is actually aromatically, where you can take an oil and you can smell it, or you can put it in a diffuser and inhale, and you'll get the aromatic effects of that, which can affect many different things within our body at a cellular level. So, because all of our cells have smell receptors on there. And the third way that you can use, and doTERRA is the only brand I trust for this, is internally. Our oils are safe for consumption. And how you know is by looking on the side of the bottle. If it has the supplemental facts on the side of the bottle, then that is okay to take internally. You could put it in your water. I even like to do some oils like frankincense and copaiba underneath my tongue. Citrus oils are great in water because they really help you to drink your daily amount that you should be drinking every single day. And one of the things that I do love about doTERRA is that I feel like they always outdo themselves and they find a way to make things even better for the world. And one of the ways they do this is through the Healing Hands Foundation. So the Healing Hands Foundation is a nonprofit organization that's committed to improving the lives, not only of us who are utilizing the oils, but of everyone that is growing these amazing essential oils. And they partner around the world with different organizations, and 100% of the overhead and administrative cost is covered by doTERRA. So every dollar that goes to the Healing Hands Foundation is used to help people. So one of the great things about doTERRA is you can check mark a little box on your loyalty rewards order if you're ordering on a regular basis, and you can donate $1. And imagine there's over 10 million wellness advocates. If we did that, every single month what we could do around the world to change the world. They've brought schools to places where there aren't schools. They've brought medical facilities, so many amazing things. There's an awesome YouTube channel you can go check out for that. And then there's co-impact sourcing. This is where doTERRA creates co-ops among the growers to pay them a fair wage and to get the best possible plant material possible so that we get the highest efficacy to help us from the oil side of things. And the last thing I want to mention is the Source to You website. If you have questions about the oils, the science behind them, or you want to know where your batch of oil came from, you can look at the bottom of your bottle and type in the number and go to the Source to You website, which is sourcetoyou.com, and you will get access to the reports on every single essential oil. It's really amazing what doTERRA is doing and the transparency, which is important to me as well. All right, so let's get going. Let's talk about seasonal threats. I mean, who deals with seasonal threats? I do. Well, the World Allergy Organization says that as many as 40% of the world's population suffer from at least one seasonal threat. And then in some countries, seasonal threats have increased by as much as 50% over the past decade. What's even more disturbing is that those who are suffering are most likely using solutions that often cause more harm than good. So the 5 most common seasonal threats include pollen, grass, dust mites, molds, and weeds. So I again live in Austin, which is considered the allergy capital of the world. Which one bothers you the most? All right. So anyone who is suffering from these needs to consider these Tri-Ease soft gels. They can be consumed safely on a daily basis, and it's great for during times of seasonal discomfort to promote clear breathing and overall respiratory health. This product was developed to protect against seasonal environmental elements and to promote a healthy respiratory system when needed most. So this is basically lemon, lavender, and peppermint all in a little gel cap. So the lemon helps to cleanse the body and helps with respiratory discomfort. Lavender is known as is calming and balancing, but it's also a natural antihistamine. And then peppermint actually helps to promote clear breathing and healthy respiratory function. So the 3 oils will support you amazingly well during times of need. You can add a couple to a roller ball with fractionated coconut oil. You can apply it to your sinuses and the tip of your toes. Lemon can also be helped with by putting it in your water, and lavender is a must-have oil to use all times. It's so versatile. I have a mosquito bite, so I was just putting lavender on that to help with the itching. It also can help with feelings of tension. Breathe is one of the blends that doTERRA has that's amazing to help you breathe. This product has an amazing, awesome oils in it, including peppermint, cardamom, ravensara, among others. It helps to clear out your breathing. It also can help with diffusing at night to calm the senses for a restful night's sleep. There's also a touch, which comes in a roller ball already diluted with coconut oil. There's also the drops, as you see here. The drops is really can help to, with that tickle in the throat or any sort of sinus issues. And then we do have a breathe stick as well. It's a vapor stick that you can just rub right onto the chest or the back. I don't know if you knew it or not, but the tips of your toes is also a great place to affect your sinuses. So you can put any of these on the tips of your toes to help with that. All right. Well, let's talk a little bit about Terra Shield. This is great for the bugs. I mean, who gets attacked? Like I just said, got a mosquito bite. We did not have the Terra Shield when we were sitting outside. That was the problem. But this is a newly updated formula, and it has specific chemical compounds that are known to protect against environmental annoyances, those little bugs that come after you. They had actually added tamanu oil, which provides added support, and through doTERRA's co-impact sourcing, the harvesting of tamanu oil is positively affecting the livelihood of harvesters in Madagascar. So the outdoor blend is powerful yet safe that can be used from every member of the family. I even will put this on my dog. So we need that if we're sitting outside. I actually put a diffuser. Sometimes if we're sitting outside, I'll put a diffuser outside where we're sitting and have the Terra Shield going right next to us. And that really does keep the bugs away. All right, now let's talk a little bit about going out in the sun. That's starting to happen, right? I have made up this after sun care recipe here with lavender, peppermint, and frankincense. You can just add those 20 drops of each to a 4-ounce spray bottle, and you can fill it with water, witch hazel, fractionated coconut oil. And anytime you get any sort of a little bit too much sun, you're a little red, you can spray that on the area and it's going to help to cool it. It's also going to take the red out and help you to feel better. So this is one that I love to use. So make sure you get a screenshot of this for you to make later. The next is a sun support lotion. So this is a lotion that we really like to get out in the sun, like in 20-minute increments to get that base tan. But you can make your own sun lotion that doesn't have the chemicals, which is what I feel is what really is the problem when we go in the sun. It's not actually the sun; it's those lotions that we use that have all those chemicals in it. So this is a great one that is really easy to make, and we actually have it and use it as well for our whole family. And it really does, when we're going to be at the beach all day, it really does help to support our skin. One other thing that really helps is taking care of your getting those high antioxidants inside your body, and then you'll be really protected from the sun from the inside out. Like with our Lifelong Vitality pack of vitamins is one way to do that. So this lotion is amazing. All right, some outdoor tricks that I wanted to share with you. Some cool applications is applying coriander to your legs after a long hike for a soothing sensation. You could use lemongrass to repel insects as well. One of the things I love is putting peppermint on the back of my neck in order to help to cool my body when it's really hot outside. I actually have a spray bottle with water and peppermint that we just spray on ourselves. I coach cheer, and in August, it is hot to be out there. And the girls are like, spray me, because it really does help to cool you off. All right, so now let's move into the squeaky clean home. All right, we're entering into the spring cleaning phase. Who likes to clean? I won't raise my hand because that's not me. But I definitely like to clean more when I'm using my Doterra products because it smells great and makes me happy. Now, one of the products I want to really hone in on here is the On Guard Cleaner Concentrate. Okay. So it's designed to be the ideal natural cleaner. It's fortified with the proprietary doTERRA On Guard Protective Blend, which provides natural protection against certain environmental factors while elevating the overall cleaning capability. The powerful essential oil blend is combined with plant-based derivatives that provide a non-toxic and biodegradable way to clean and eliminate odors. So it's safe for not only your loved ones, but also the environment. The multi-purpose capabilities of the cleaner concentrate make it perfect to expertly clean hard surfaces in the kitchen, bathroom. I mean, we use it from floor to ceiling as either a multi-purpose cleaner. We use it for our dishes. Even tough jobs, you can apply the concentrate directly without diluting it. But this is one that you would actually dilute in a spray bottle, put a couple tablespoons in and dilute it and mix it with water. And you can use it again as an all over house cleaner. My one tip is when you spray it on, give it time to work. Give it 30 seconds to a minute to get to work for you. And then you'll be able to wipe that mold right off. You can, it does hard water stains as well. It is really amazing. So definitely utilizing that. Now, when we're talking about toxic free cleaning, it's not just it's looking at all of our cleaners that we use, right? Not just that. Many large companies launch new and improved cleaning products that claim to protect your family. But what they neglect to inform you is that these common cleaning products are lathered with harmful chemicals that have a potential to do more harm than good. We absorb everything through the skin. Think about that, right? So when you're cleaning and you're using some of these toxic chemical products, it's getting into your body. If you have little kids, they're crawling around on the floor. So we really want to take the toxins out and bring the good stuff in. All right, so we're going to go through some really quick recipes here of some cleaning products, and I'm going to do 5 days of cleaning. All right, so day one, we're going to start with windows. You're going to do a cup of white vinegar, a cup of water, in a spray bottle. Go to the dollar store. They have those spray bottles, the industrial spray bottles there. Add 10 drops of lemon. You could do a lime. You can do any sort of citrus oils, and you spray it on glass and wipe it clean with a lint-free cloth. Very simple, right? Day 2, when's the last time you changed your air filter for your air conditioning and your heater system? It's probably time to switch it out. I do this every single time. I purify a few drops of that, and that will clean your venting system along with the air as well. Day 3, a furniture polish. Oh my gosh, this is one of my favorites. Number 1, because I love Arbor Vitae, which I'm going to give you a tip. Arbor Vitae is also great for seasonal threats. All right, you'll do a cup of olive oil, a cup of vinegar, in a 16-ounce spray bottle, and spray it on furniture to polish and shine it. And you put in about 15 drops of Arbor Vitae. Arbor Vitae is considered the tree of life, that when that tree gets cut down, you could see it 100 years later and it looks like it was just cut down yesterday. That's the life-giving properties that this tree has. So imagine utilizing that on a day-to-day basis. It's one of my favorites. Day 4, a countertop spray. Fill a bottle with water and some On Guard or the On Guard Cleaner Concentrate to clean all your countertops and surfaces. One thing I did is I took some of those Viva paper towels, I cut it in half. I put some water with the On Guard Cleaner Concentrate and On Guard drops in the bottom, put the paper towel in, I have these little plastic containers, put it in there, shook it up, let it soak up in the paper towel. And then I had those wipes that you can just wipe down that are non-toxic, that don't have bleach in them, but they do kill everything, all the bad stuff off, but keep the good. Day 5 is your dishwasher. Let's keep that clean as well. Just add some lemon to it and set it to the rinse cycle to give it a refresh. All right. So there was some good tips on cleaning, 5 days of cleaning your house. Now let's move on to gardening. All right. So I don't have a very green thumb, even though I really want one. I have all these great little plants around that I want to really start to work with. So I'm excited to share with you guys this. These essential oils can be very valuable for every gardener. If you want to chase away garden pests, improve the health and growth of plants, or restore your gardener's hands, essential oils can help. So let's go to this next slide has a lot of things on it. And I got this off of the Doterra blog. Okay. So you can go to the Doterra blog and look up any of these recipes. All right. So first of all, try growing some herbs in a sunny spot in your home. Using fresh herbs is so amazing for our bodies. And they have those essential oils along with the plant-based material, which is great for us. Put them in a south or southwest facing window. You can use some pots that have good drainage. That basically have the holes in the bottom. Herbs do well indoors, including thyme, rosemary, sage, oregano, and marjoram. So my oil tip is if you're growing herbs inside, use peppermint in a little spray bottle to keep away bugs, because they will attack your plants inside as well. Okay. Most cats and dogs dislike the smell of herbs, and so they're pretty much going to leave them alone. Number 2, if you want to grow vegetables, utilize a large pot or a window box. Plants that like pots include peppers of all types, cucumbers, zucchini, and tomatoes. You can also try some other veggies as well. All right. Don't be afraid to experiment. But you can keep the pot on a porch or an apartment in a balcony in a sunny spot. You will need to water them a little more frequently to ensure that your plant doesn't dry out completely. But overall, you should need less water than if they were in the ground. All right, because it's outside, you'll need to worry a little bit more about animals like dogs or cats that could be attracted to your pot. To remedy this, spray the plant with rosemary to keep animals out. If you're using your balcony, you can also use cedar wood to keep pests away. And the third tip is skip the typical chemicals used in fertilizers that you wouldn't want indoors. All right, so most potted plants, you don't have to worry about weeds or your indoor garden. If you do have weeds, you can just use vinegar mixed with hot water is a great weed killer. However, fertilizer you still need. You can meet this by composting your organic waste like veggie peelings, eggshells, and you can add those to the soil, and that can be your natural fertilizer. All right. And you can also find out what the companion plant is for your vegetables and use that essential oil instead of the actual plant because you don't really have the space to plant more. For example, tomatoes and basil work really well together to create vigor for growth and plant resistance. So, water the tomato plant with the basil essential oils in the water for similar results. Growing your own food can be a wonderful experience, and it doesn't have to be left to those that have ample space. Using these tricks can help you to grow a healthy and vibrant herb or veggie garden right in the space you have available. And again, these tips can all be found on the Doterra blog. All right, here are some great spring diffuser recipes. All right, who loves to diffuse? I do. I have diffusers in every room of my home. And so I love getting these new ideas of things that I can diffuse in order to get the type of solution that I want. All right, so maybe pollen is really bothering you. You can piece out pollen with 2 drops peppermint, 2 drops lavender, and 2 drops lemon. Maybe you just want to have a spring smell. 2 drops wild orange, 1 drop geranium, and 3 drops lavender. For a sunny day, 2 drops bergamot, 4 drops wild orange, and 4 drops ylang ylang. And for lemon fresh, 1 drop frankincense, 4 drops ylang ylang, and 4 drops lemon. Some great recipes for the spring. All right. So that was a lot of information that I just went through, right? But great tips in order to have an amazing spring. And what I want you to know is that you are never alone in your essential oils journey. Whether it's the person who got you started with oils or myself, we are here to guide you every step of the way to answer your questions, show you the resources that are available, and introduce you to other people that are on the journey with us. All right. So, one of the resources that I don't know if you have this book or not, but I highly recommend our Modern Essentials Handbook or our Modern Essentials book. This is an amazing resource because it not only gives you the descriptions of each essential oil and how you can use them, but in the back of the book, it has ailments and what oils can be used for all the different things that come up on a day-to-day basis. So I highly recommend, if you don't have that Modern Essentials book, talk to me. We can get one for you for sure. All right. Or any sort of a resource. All right. Let's see. I also have plenty of like email series. I send out a monthly newsletter that has tons of great information on it. If you are not involved with that or don't receive that, let me know. Let's get you on the list. All right, so there's 3 ways that you can begin to use oils. Some of you all already have them and are using them, and I'm so excited for you. So you could purchase the oils at full retail price, which is of course the most expensive and not recommended. You can also pay a $35 membership fee, and then you can purchase your oils at wholesale cost, which is 25% off retail, which is totally awesome. Or you can get an enrollment kit. With the enrollment kit, your membership fee is waived, that $35 fee is waived, and your kit is below wholesale pricing as well. I would recommend option 2 or 3 based on your desires. You can purchase your oils or you can talk to me about getting you started in whatever way it is that you'd like to get started. And especially if you're not sure which option is going to be best for you. I'm not going to go through all the kits today, and I love to do one-on-ones. So let's get it in the calendar and we'll do that too. Maybe you've been a part of Doterra for a while and you want some support. I'm also here to do, I love doing wellness consults to find out what your needs are to give you solutions for what some of those are, as well as doing scans too. So I'm located in the Austin area though. So all right, lastly, I want to talk a little bit about 3 ways to share. Okay, we want to get the word out about these oils and products to all of your friends and family. So, host an event like this. We are happy to do this for you and to invite them so that they can learn a bit about more natural ways to take care of themselves that work. Okay, and if you refer some people to us, you'll get some free oils. If you want to earn a little extra income, you can enroll your friends and family. If you really want to replace your income, you can build or supplement your income. You can build a team like I have and be able to do that as well. Just let us know what level of interest you are in that, and we are here to support you 100%. So I could go on and on about Doterra because they have made such a huge difference in mine and my family's life, and each person that I've shared them with. Um, So I'm not going to do that though. All right. I'm going to hop off. I'm going to turn off our screen here and we'll go through it. I'm going to answer any questions that came in, or if anybody has any questions for me that are live, we can do that at this point. But I really want to thank you so much for joining me tonight about spring essentials, so you can learn some ways that you can take care of your family naturally with utilizing essential oils and some of the amazing products that Doterra has. All right, let's see here. So let me go through and see. I think there were some comments. All right. Did you have a question, Pam? I saw your video came up. Good to see you.
Okay. I didn't want you to see my shirt that I had on.
Oh,
It was propaganda.
propaganda. Good propaganda. Jerica, did you have any questions, or Catherine?
No, I think you gave us a lot of information.
Awesome. Well, this will be recorded and I will post it to my YouTube channel, so you can go back through it if you'd like. Pick up some of those recipes. If even you just try one of these things, it'll be helpful for you for sure. So I'm glad you came on. Did you have any questions, Jerica? All right. Well, it was great to see you all tonight. If you need anything, again, you can definitely reach out to me or Pam. I know Pam